and thanks for joining us. I'm Lynda Kinkade, and this is CNN Newsroom. US President Donald Trump tweeted a little more than an hour ago that he spoke with South Korean President Moon Jae-in by phone about Friday's Inter-Korean summit. He also spoke with Japanese Prime Minister Shinzo Abe about that meeting, and that the North Korean media are hailing it a new milestone. The people of North Korea first learned of the summit the day after it happened. Such positive images of the South are rarely shown on state TV, but it was a day of smiles and hugs for the cameras, as North and South Korean leaders agreed to formally end the war in the peninsula and work towards denuclearization. It comes as US officials say they are looking ahead to Mr. Trump's meeting with Kim Jong-un. Take a listen.
The United States has been played beautifully like a fiddle because you had a different kind of a leader. We're not going to be played, okay?
I don't have a crystal ball. I can tell you we are optimistic right now that there's opportunity here that we have never enjoyed since 1950. So we're going to have to see what they produce.
Well, President Trump said ultimately the success of the upcoming summit with the North depends on him, and it appears that Seoul agrees with that. Special advisor to South Korea's president spoke with CNN's Christiane Amanpour and said the devil is in the details.
It's interesting that you're so energized by that because, of course, so much commentary is still asking, what does it really mean? You know, is there a timetable? Is there really goodwill by Chairman Kim to actually dismantle his nuclear program? What, you know, or what might it mean? What might he really want? So you believe that the wording in the declaration, which says complete denuclearization, is what? Is destruction of their program?
That is to be worked out between President Trump and Chairman Kim Jong-un.
You mean you're leaving the hard work for President Trump?
No, because, you know, the whole point is this, you know, we really induced North Korea to declare that they wanted to go for complete denuclearization. That is what? Comprehensive denuclearization. Now, devil is in detail, but the devil and detail should be worked out between President Trump and Mr. Kim Jong-un.
Well, our Will Ripley is following the developments from Seoul, South Korea, and joins us now live. Good to have you with us, Will. President Trump tweeted that it was a long conversation with President Moon of South Korea. No doubt a lot to talk about regarding what happened when the cameras were not rolling.
Absolutely, and it's probably encouraging for a lot of people to hear that President Trump had a long conversation with President Moon, who is now the second world leader to be face-to-face for an extended period of time with Kim Jong-un, the first, of course, being President Xi Jinping of China when Kim Jong-un made that courtesy call a few weeks ago. They have a lot to talk about. President Trump needs to go into this summit prepared, and it does, according to the messaging from the United States. It seems as if the summit is becoming increasingly likely. President Trump said yesterday that they narrowed it down to 2 or 3 locations. In the White House, officials speaking to CNN, familiar with the discussions, said that the U.S. is favoring Singapore right now as the potential neutral location to have these talks. But, really, President Trump needs to know what Kim Jong-un is prepared to bring to the negotiating table. And hopefully, President Moon of South Korea got more details and more specifics than what that vaguely worded statement that we all saw in the Panmunjom Declaration said, because denuclearization, a commitment to denuclearization, that doesn't really explain to us exactly what North Korea means by denuclearization. How long of a process? What are they willing to give up? What do they expect the United States to do in return? What other concessions do they want? Those are all unanswered questions, and President Trump needs as much information as possible going into this because we know that the North Koreans are shrewd negotiators. We also know that President Trump, likens himself as the master negotiator, but Lynda, he certainly is expected to be put to the test when he does walk into that summit with Kim Jong-un, the first time that a sitting U.S. president will sit down with the North Korean leader. Still no official location or date set, but President Trump saying just yesterday it'll be very soon, possibly late May or early June.
Yeah, a lot at stake over that meeting. Will Ripley, good to have you with us from Seoul. Thank you.